Let's talk about talent. So, I've been fairly decent at drawing since the past, what, 6 years? I started practicing art and realism when I was 11, 12, around that age. So, what my mom always told me was that my hand moves so freely on the paper and that was the reason I could draw so well. But I still disagree with her. So that's what I'm trying to explain in this video, that um, the distinction between talent and hard work, not a distinction, but yeah, a common misunderstanding. So when I was a kid, whenever I showed my drawings to like my relatives and stuff, they always like told me that I was talented, or it was a common compliment for me to be called talented or god gifted, which I disagree. Like, up until I started really practicing drawing, like academically, I wasn't that good. I was pretty average. I was just pretty damn consistent, but still, I was average. All right. So, what people fail to understand is that your the skill is not talent. Now, it may exist in some people, which may be passed on to them genetically, but for the vast majority of us, it's not there. I mean, how do you even measure talent? It can't be measured. You can't really say that a person has been gifted genetically, and that's the reason why he or she can perform that activity so well. You can't measure that, right? The only thing you know is how much they have worked for it. So if I talk about drawing or sketching, it's not that hard to become a better drawer. All right. Drawing is all about firstly seeing and then your basic motor skills. That's all what drawing is, and people just overcomplicate it and like blame it on their talent, which they don't have. I just find it a bit stupid to say that, you know, because skill can be acquired. Acquiring a skill does not require talent. It requires consistent effort and a few basic principles which are often ignored by people, and that's why they think that particular skill is complicated to learn, while most skills are pretty easy to learn. You like There is a set format to learn a skill. You focus on the basics, you master the basics first, and before you know it, or you're already ahead of the vast majority of people who are trying to get better at it through random efforts. So yeah, I mean, practicing the basics and getting feedback is all you require to learn a skill essentially. And I'm saying this because I have learned skills. I have learned skills intentionally, and I have been successful at learning them. So yeah, uh, that's what I wanted to talk about.